हेलो फ्रेंड्स, तो चलो हम आज करने वाले हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी। यार बहुत बेहतरीन गेम है और ऊपर से यार इसके ग्राफिक्स भी बहुत अच्छे हैं। तो देखना कि अच्छा लगता है गेम। अगर अच्छा लगे तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब जरूर से करना। तो जल्दी से जुड़िए ताकि मैं लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग स्टार्ट कर सकूं। उसे गेम खेलने में बहुत मज़ा आएगा। तो चलो हो सके उतना तो जल्दी से फटाफट आ जाओ। मैं स्टार्ट कर देता हूँ फिर। तो चलो मैं 2 मिनट रुकता हूँ, नहीं तो स्टार्ट ही कर
Start
दूँ
your
क्या?
journey.
क्योंकि इसका वॉइस तो देखना
Start
पड़ेगा,
your
कम आ रहा
journey.
है ज़्यादा आ रहा है। अगर अच्छे से आ रहा होगा तो ठीक है, वैसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। तो चलो मैं स्टार्ट कर देता हूँ, तब तक आप जुड़ोगे। मैं थोड़ा वॉइस बढ़ा देता हूँ फिलहाल तो।
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you,
Okay.
Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
ओ भाई ये तो आ गए।
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than
बचपन की
this.
याद ताज़ा कर दिया यार
Though
इसने।
I confess
बहुत
I may
देखता
have
था मैं हैरी
miscalculated
पॉटर।
slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
हाँ
It's
सही
been
यार,
much
मैंने
too long.
ग्राफिक्स
When I
कार्ड से
received your owl, I must
वॉइस
say
किया है,
I...
इसलिए थोड़ा सा
Best
अच्छा आ
not
रहा होगा।
speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we
थोड़ा
sneak
सा
on to
डाउनलोड कर दिया
Hogwarts?
उसका ड्राइवर
We have a
वगैरह।
start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
देखते हैं यार,
Ages since
बहुत
I've been
मस्त
to the
होने वाला
castle.
है ये गेम।
Would be good
मैंने
to
इसका
see the
थोड़ा
old
सा
pile
खेल के
of
देखा।
rocks.
ग्राफिक्स बहुत बढ़िया है इसके। ये घोड़े शायद जादू ही है, दिखते नहीं है। चलो स्टार्ट हो गया, अभी देखते हैं आगे क्या होगा। तो भाई पूरी मूवी देखने जैसा लग रहा है। क्या मूवी चालू कर दी क्या इन्होंने? ओ भाई साहब,
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better
इसका तो चल
mentor.
रहा है अभी मस्त।
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
फिर भी मेरे यार बैकग्राउंड में गेम चल रहा है बहुत सारे।
Have
पता नहीं
you
इसका
seen
स्ट्रीमिंग क्वालिटी तो अच्छा हो रहा है। ओ
I
भाई
have.
साहब,
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died.
ओके चलो भाई
Wondering what
गेम
the
स्टार्ट
ministry
करो यार।
knew about
क्लियरिटी तो
his
बहुत मस्त दिख
activities.
रहा है। फिर भी मैंने 4K नहीं किया हूँ क्योंकि
Before I
बहुत
could respond,
पता नहीं
I
मेरी जितनी भी अपनी फैमिली है वो 4K
received
देखती
this.
होगी, तो 1080p ही रखा
It
हूँ
was the
फिलहाल
last
तो।
thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly
तो चलो
to
भाई,
keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open
पता नहीं
it.
यहाँ कोई तो आ
Whatever
जाएगा
magic protects this is powerful
क्योंकि
indeed.
मूवी में भी आ जाता है
It
कोई
looks
तो।
like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that
Okay.
glow?
ओ
I
ग्लो
don't
कर
see
रहा
a
है।
glow.
Nor do I.
ओ भाई इसके हाथ में क्यों दिया? देखो यार इसके हाथ में आते ग्लो हो गया वो। पता नहीं अभी कोई तो
Merlin's
आएगा।
beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
ओ भाई साहब, भाई उसको तो पूरा खा ही दिया यार। क्या खतरनाक दिख रहा है ये तो। भाई अपना बंदा तो इनोसेंट है यार। चलो ये ड्रैगन पे अपेयर हो गए। भाग जा भाई, ओ तेरी की। ओ भाई साहब, ये तो नीचे गिर रहे हैं यार। अरे यार मैजिक यूज करो, कुछ तो करो। कुछ बटन नहीं दबाना होगा ना मुझे।
Give me your hand!
तो एक्यो बोला क्या उसने? मतलब एक्यो बोल के खींच सकते हैं अपनी तरफ या गायब हो सकते हैं टेलीपोर्ट, पता नहीं अभी जो भी होगा देख। ओ यार कितनी अच्छी दिख रही है ग्लेरी।
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
ओ
G to heal.
जी टू हिल क्या? ओके दबा दिया। अरे पी भाई, देख क्यों रहा है? देख ही रहा है ये तो, सिर्फ देखना नहीं है भाई, पीना है। वो हिल भी हो गया।
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
ठीक
What
है
the
अच्छी
hell
बात
got
है।
into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir? Where
Mouse
are we?
look around.
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
खड़ा नहीं रहता है क्या? खड़ा रह जा भाई। ओ चलो।
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
WASD to move.
ओके तो भाई हम चलते। अरे ब्लू क्यों दिख रहा है फिर? कलर चेंज कर दे यार। हाँ हो गया। ओ भाई साहब
How
क्या
far did
नजर
that
है
port
यार।
key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I
Okay.
believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
अरे भाई स्टोरी मोड है ये, स्टोरी मोड
Mind your step.
क्या कर रहा है? फॉलो। ओके
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
Space bar
A
to
good
jump
question.
/climb.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
ओके
Ancient magic?
चलो भाई तुम्हारे पीछे तो आ रहा हूँ मैं।
a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is
कहाँ जाना है
itself a
अभी यहाँ से?
stronghold of that ancient
नीचे
magic.
ना गिर जाओ यार। ओ
I
भाई
don't know
साहब।
where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
ओके भाई ये ब्लू ब्लू क्यों दिख रहा
But
है?
sir,
जब
why
ये
was your
स्टोरी
wife
मोड में होता है तो
searching
ब्लू
for
दिखता है
evidence
क्या?
of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world.
ओके
Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
ओ वी दबाने से
Is
पूरा
that
दिखता है।
ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
ओके
Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Tap
Okay.
mouse left button to perform a basic cast.
ओ भाई साहब ओ ऐसा है क्या?
Excellent!
Use your camera mouse to select an active target. Spacebar.
ओके
Continue.
ब्लू क्यों दिखा रहा है वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है।
That was a bit rougher.
Settings. Save game. Display options. Audio op. Gameplay op. Control options. Gameplay options. Gameplay options. Invert camera x-axis. On.
ये ऑफ था क्या?
Invert camera.
Expected.
नहीं
Settings.
ब्लू कलर
Save
का जो
forwards.
जाना हुआ ना यार।
Gameplay option. Invert flight controls. Off. Invert camera y-axis. Off. Invert on.
ये
Speed
क्या है?
toggle.
कैमरा रिएक्टिव
On. Off.
देखता हूँ नहीं
Settings.
भाई साहब
Exit to
ये
main menu. Gameplay options. Invert flight controls. Invert camera x-axis. On. Invert camera y-axis.
नहीं यार ये पर्पल
Settings.
कलर क्यों नहीं जा रहा है?
Gameplay
सॉरी
op.
पर्पल
Invert camera. Control. Invert
सब
camera
ऑफ ही
off.
कर देता हूँ देखता हूँ।
Off. Invert difficulty.
ओ भाई
Invert
difficulty है
camera
वैसे रहने
y-axis.
दो। Follow the professional। अरे भाई प्रोफेसर नहीं मुझे ब्लू
Settings.
कलर हटाना है यार।
Save for. Exit to main. Gameplay. Speed. Camera
कहाँ पे है
sensitive.
क्या?
Aiming accelerate. Control option. PC control option. Accessibility op. PC control options.
मेन मेनू ठीक है मेनू रीडर ऑन है।
Toggle aim. Menu reader. On. Menu reader that reads text, buttons, and other elements. Menu reader voice. Toggle aim mode. On.
स्विच
Enable this to change switch sticks.
ये
Aiming.
क्या है? स्विच टू फंक्शन
On.
लेफ्ट राइट अलाउ
Swap the functionality of the left and right. Toggle
है,
switch
वो तो
stick.
ठीक है।
Cursor set. Audio visualizer.
ओके वो भी ठीक है।
Minimap pathing. Minimap high contrast text. High contrast gameplay. Arachnophobia mode. High contrast gameplay. On. Highlight gameplay relevant off.
रुको ये देखता हूँ क्या किया वो हो गया क्या? हाँ अरे भाई साहब थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है। चलो आता तो है देखते हैं बाद में करेंगे थोड़ा सा से ठीक है। ये हाई ग्राफिक्स कट गया है क्या? नहीं कटा है ना? नहीं तो रुको बाकी सब में
Settings.
जो ऑन था वो ऑन ही रखता हूँ।
Control. Invert cam on. Invert camera aiming sensitive. Accessibility option. Toggle aim mode. On. Toggles audio visualizer icon. High contrast. High contrast gameplay. High contrast text. Off.
यहाँ पे लिखा था ना
High
हाँ ग्रीन
contrast
स्क्रीन ये
gameplay.
ऑफ है।
Minimap. Cursor left-handed.
नहीं भाई नहीं लेफ्ट
Toggle
हैंडेड
aim.
नहीं
Toggle
है।
aim. PC gameplay. Invert flight control. Speed toggle. Audio option. Graphics options. Reset to display options. Display options.
ग्राफिक्स में
Upscale type.
वही रहने
NVIDIA
देता हूँ यार,
DLSS.
क्योंकि बाद में मैं नहीं चाहता खराब हो जाए, कुछ अलग ही।
Ah, up there.
कहाँ जाना है? अरे भाई तू कहाँ? ये क्या हो गया भाई? मैंने माउस का सेटिंग चेंज कर दिया यार, माउस का सेटिंग चेंज हो गया है मेरे।
Settings. Exit game. Gameplay op. Invert controller rumble. Invert camera x-axis. On. Off.
नहीं यार, क्या कर दिया
Settings.
ये
Invert camera y-axis. Off. Invert
Off ही करता हूँ।
speed toggle. Off. Invert flight.
एक अच्छा हुआ, हाँ ये हुआ। ये कहाँ से गया लेकिन? यहाँ से। ओह, चलो भाई चढ़ गया भाई, हमारा ये
We're
हो
close
गया था।
now. It's just ahead.
ओके, एक मिनट रुको। ओह भाई साहब, जादू तो सीख गए रे हम। भाई हम पहाड़ियों में कब से घूम रहे हैं?
Steady yourself.
ओके,
Reparo.
या रिपेयरो। ओ भाई साहब, मतलब रिपेयरो बोलेगा तो पूरा रिपेयर हो जाएगा। भागना है क्या? मर जाएगा। ओ भाई, इसने तो पूरा पुल का पुल ही बना दिया यार। प्रोफेसर अच्छा है, चलो अपना पढ़ाने वाला अच्छा होगा ना तो पढ़ने में स्टूडेंट को भी अच्छा लगता है।
Use
तो ये
your
अपना तो
camera
बंदा
mouse
पहले
to
से
select
होशियार
an
है।
active target.
ओके, तेरे की इतनी दूर से ही मारता है तो, मतलब ये जो गोल कलर है ये सेंटर है गेम का।
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason.
इतनी दूर मारता
Let's
है
have
क्या?
a look around
ओ
for
भाई
anything
साहब, ये
that
तो इतनी दूर
seems
से मार रहा है यार।
out of place.
क्या? अरे तुम भाई प्रो बन गया। कहाँ पे? और खत्म।
The minimap shows your surroundings, with you in the middle.
ओके,
This is your current objective. Press and hold V to toggle.
वी से क्या होता है? ओके, चलो हमें जाना है अभी वो जो दिख रहा है वो मैप। चलो आ। भाई कहाँ जाना है फिर यहाँ से?
Professor,
इन्विटेशन करना है,
It's
चलो
a mural
करते
of
हैं हम।
some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
ओके, क्या समझ में आ रहा है इनको? भाई प्रोफेसर है तो उनको ही समझ में आएगा, हमें तो कुछ नहीं आ रहा है, खाली हम इनके पीछे पीछे भागेंगे। वैसे ऊपर का इतना ही व्यू आता है यार। क्या दिख रहा है? एक चिमनी दिख रही है, ये पैसा दिख रहा है, ये किसी गोले पे हाथ रखा हुआ आदमी है, एक बुक दिख रही है। इधर क्या है? ये क्या है भाई? ये चांद को देख रहा है, पता नहीं इसका चांद कहाँ पे कहाँ पे। मेरा अभी इधर है मूड, तो मुझे वहाँ जाना है क्या? ओ भाई, तो इसके अंदर जा सकता हूँ क्या? प्रोफेसर को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या कुछ? देखता हूँ मैं यहाँ पर। नूब बन गया फिर से मैं। देखता हूँ यहाँ कहाँ से रोड होगा तो। हाँ भाई साहब, दिख रहा था ना मुझे। ये पागल है प्रोफेसर, कुछ नहीं आता इसको। चलो हम जाएंगे आगे, देखते हैं
That
कहाँ।
enchanted crystallized stone again.
ओह
But
भाई,
what
ये
could it be blocking? What's this?
ओ भाई 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 भाई, रुक रुक।
Professor Fig!
क्या है? जाओ क्या? ये मैं खुद ही दिख रहा हूँ। हाँ, ये पीछे से आ गया। अच्छा हुआ नहीं तुम्हें भाई, तू ही घुसा अंदर। डर लग रहा है मुझे।
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
ओके,
What room? I don't see anything.
घुस दूँ क्या?
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
भाई मिरर में अच्छा दिख रहा हूँ भाई, ये है। एफ दबाता हूँ। घुस मत।
What in Merlin's name?
ये क्या कर दिया भाई इसने?
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I
तो
don't
भाई अपने ये
believe it.
मैजिक के इसमें आ गए क्या, जो रेलवे स्टेशन से रहता है, अंदर घुसने के बाद तुम, अरे नहीं ये तो अलग ही जगह आ गया यार। पता नहीं किसका वॉइस आ रहा है भाई, कौन कौन खर्राटे मार रहा है कोई तो। ओ भाई, अरे वो ये बुटका है जो गेम में था ना, वो है। ओ भाई, इसके पिछवाड़े में लात मार सकता है क्या? नहीं यार, जादू है ना, तो वो नहीं उठेगा। तो देखते हैं हम इसके नजदीक जाके कुछ तो करते
Hello?
हैं। हेलो भाई साहब, उठ जाइए। अरे जोर से, जोर से करो भाई। भाई हैरी पॉटर है यार ये।
It can't be.
हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी है ये गेम।
Just a moment.
ओके ओके, जस्ट ये ऐसा क्यों कर रहा है लेकिन?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Okay.
Precisely.
The key?
अरे
Your
इसको
wife's
कैसे पता है
portkey.
यार कि हमारे पास है बोल
yes,
के?
of course.
ओ भाई ये तो बहुत चालू। हाँ ये सॉरी, वो विस्की की है।
This way,
जहाँ
then.
पे ना डोर ओपन होते हैं, तो ओपन हो जाएगा उसका। ठीक है।
Stay close.
भाई तुमने हैरी पॉटर नहीं देखा है क्या? उसका गेम है ये।
After
इसमें हमें
you.
डाकू को ढूंढना है, डाकू को। तुम जैसे देखोगे वैसे पता चल जाएगा तुम्हें।
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
चलो भाई आगे। जा तो सही रहा है ये।
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
क्या करूँ?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
भाई आगे की टेलीविजन रेलवे देख रहे हैं
That
इसका तो।
waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
चलो भाई खजाने के पास तो आ गए हम। अभी देखते हैं खजाने में। मूवी में तो एक बॉल टाइप का था, तो इसमें देखते हैं अभी गेम में क्या है।
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
भाई साहब इसके तो फटके चार हो गए यार।
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what
ओके,
was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over
अबे
the
भाग गए
oldest
गोब्लिन।
section of the bank.
शायद
Where anyone
गोब्लिन
goes
हर
there
गेम में यार।
anymore?
मेरे 4 में भी है गोब्लिन, जो हम गोल्डन कलर का मारते हैं, लेकिन ये ओरिजिनल है जरा।
Here we are.
ओके चलो भाई मैं
When was the
जाने
last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
ओके चलो
In that time, no one has visited Vault 12.
भाई वो ऑलरेडी चालू है बैकग्राउंड में, वो नहीं बंद कर सकता यार, वो बैकग्राउंड में ऑलरेडी चालू है गेम, वो बंद नहीं है।
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
अबे हम चोरी करने आए और तू थैंक यू बोल रहा है उसको। प्रोफेसर पागल है क्या ये? मैं घुसूं क्या अंदर? मुझे तो जाना ही पड़ेगा यार, क्योंकि वो ओपन करना है ना मुझे। तो चलो भाई साहब धीरे
What do
से
you
घुस लो।
suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key
Oh, by
and then
Discord.
close the door.
मैंने लिंक भेज दिया था तुमको। ओह
Professor?
That was
तुम
certainly
टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन
unexpected.
कर दो ब्रो, मैं टेलीग्राम में लिंक भेज
Let me
दूंगा।
think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand
Steady your
and
wand with
focus.
mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
भाई ये तो अलग ही है। प्रेस ओके, ओपन कर दिया।
I'll cast Revelio.
आर कैश रियो, ओह आर से रियो होता है क्या?
Revelio. There! I saw something.
ओ भाई
Move
अच्छा
a
था
bit
यार,
closer
एक और
and
मूव
try
सीख
again.
लिया हमने। अरे भाई डिस्कॉर्ड मैंने आज ओपन ही नहीं किया ना ब्रो, मैंने वो मिर फॉर्म में चालू कर देता हूँ ना, तो इसीलिए मैंने वो स्टार्ट ही नहीं किया।
A door.
Well, that's a start.
ये डोर यहाँ पे है।
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret
Revelio.
of this vault. Lead the way.
दूसरा है क्या कहीं पे? ये छोटू सा क्या दिख रहा है यहाँ पे? ओ भाई पीछे दिख रहा है उसके, लेकिन मैं जा नहीं सकता उधर। हाँ बोलो ना ब्रो, सवाल पूछो, बता दूंगा मैं।
Lumos!
फूल तो ये अभी बाकी है
This is
सीखना।
no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close.
ओ भाई
There will be
आ रहा
no
हो रहा, रुको,
disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
रुको। भाई तुम्हारे पीछे ही चलूंगा मैं, अंधेरे से वैसे भी डर लगता है। एक मिनट जो
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
भाई मेरी डेली की अर्निंग देखो, मैंने इन्वेस्ट किया है तो मेरा डेली का $1 होता है, मतलब आधा डॉलर पकड़ के चलो, वो ईक से होता है, आधा डॉलर डार्क स्टिल से हो जाता है, बाकी वो गोल्ड फील्ड बेच के सब।
When I moved
तो
towards the
$1
glow,
पकड़ के
it
चलो तुम।
suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
मैं
Perhaps
माइन
you
करके,
should cast
क्योंकि
Lumos.
माइन से मेरा 3.5
Steady
सेकंड
your
में है ना,
wand with mouse and
तो
guide it
इसीलिए मेरा
along the
जल्दी हो जाता है।
symbol's
मुझे
path to learn the spell.
और क्लैन से भी मिलता था,
Press
लेकिन
the
मैंने खुद का क्लैन
corresponding
बनाया
input
अभी,
when
तो क्लैन से
prompted
मुझे
to
बहुत नॉर्मली
accelerate your
मिलता है
wand's
फिलहाल।
motion along the symbol's path. You've acquired the wand lighting charm, Illumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Illumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas.
Okay.
Spacebar. Tap 1 to cast or extinguish Illumos.
1
Lumos.
Well done.
ओके,
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
चलो सीख गए हम।
It does follow the light.
ए भाई हम भी लाइट करना सीख गए। ओ भाई ये फिर भी मारता है क्या? मैं लेवल तुम्हारी अच्छी माइनिंग के लिए 60 70 60 भी हो गई तो भी चलेगा, लेकिन उसके लिए कुल्हाड़ी वगैरह क्राफ्ट करना पड़ता है। डिस्कवर द एरिया दिस आफ्टर द इंटर द भाई सिंबल कहाँ है? एक दबा के जाना
Lumos.
पड़ेगा। स्टेटस सीक्रेट, ओके। ओ भाई 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 डोंट स्टे ओके। मुझे इधर ही घूमना है क्या? ओ ओ भाई तुम क्यों खड़े रहे यार? ओ अरे ये तो बहुत बंदे आ गए यार।
Look out!
क्यों
Potato.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
एक मिनट ब्रो, मैं मैसेज पढ़ता हूँ, लेकिन रुकिए 2 मिनट।
Exposo! Levioso!
एक मिनट इतने बंदे मारे हो देना।
Potato! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo!
मर गए क्या?
Stay close!
ओके भाई तुम्हारे पास ही यार, इतना क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो? हो गया क्या बोले 60 लेवल पर?
Professor!
60
Professor
level
Fig! Professor, where are you?
60
This
लेवल पे
isn't
ब्रो
good.
अगर तुम्हारा माइनिंग 140 है जो बूस्टिंग रहता है,
Where
जहाँ
am
पे
I
तुम
supposed to
कुल्हाड़ी वगैरह
go?
लगा पाओगे तो फिर भी 1.5 to 2 मिलियन आराम से
What's
माइन कर
happening?
पाओगे।
The wisps of magic seem
और
to be
डेली
leading
मिशन
me
और वो
somewhere.
करोगे तो 2-2.5 मिलियन, क्योंकि देखो डेली मिशन तुम्हारा 2.5 या 2 घंटे में होता है, तो उससे तुम्हें कम से कम 50,000 के आसपास मिल जाएगा। और क्लैन अच्छा ज्वाइन कर दोगे तो क्लैन से भी मिल जाएगा तुम्हें। देखो तुम अभी बोलोगे खेलना है और 4 दिन बाद मुझे पैसा कमाना है, तो वो कौन सा ही गेम नहीं है भाई,
That's
मुश्किल
where
है।
they're leading me. That glow again.
ओ भाई यार, ये रिवेलो कहाँ था? आर से था ना?
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Revelio. Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
और फिर वो नहीं समझ में आया ब्रो मुझे, तुम क्या बोल रहे हो? तो मतलब इसके इसमें खड़ा रहना है। इसको भी पहनना है क्या?
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
ओके। अरे इसका भाई का चच्चे का मारू। मर गया क्या?
Lumos.
ओह सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी। लिमिट्स दबा के उसको खड़ा करना है। ओके खड़ा रहेगा ये।
Where do I need to be to get all of them to stand at once?
ओके इसके आगे खड़ा रहूंगा। ये जा रहा है यहाँ पे, ठीक है। भाई साहब ये बहुत पेटेंगे तीनों मिलके अकेले को। इसकी तरफ ही मुंह करके रखता हूँ मैं। ये इसमें नहीं मिलता यार, ये टाइम पास है। इसमें कैसे मिलेगा?
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
एक मिनट, ये वन टाइम पे वन ही हो रहा है।
I seem to have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
चालू हो गया क्या?
Potato!
भाई ये नजदीक आ रहा है। मुझे नहीं मार सकते गेम खेलते टाइम।
Hold Q during Protego to stun enemies with a stupid
अभी साला मारने के बाद बोल रही है तू।
Stunned enemies take extra damage,
हाँ
indicated
और
by
इन दे
gold
यार, ये
numbers.
AI पे भरोसा ही नहीं करना चाहिए।
Potato!
कहाँ पे यार? हेडशॉट मार नहीं सकते क्या इसको? नहीं भाई ये हैरी पॉटर है यार अपना। हैरी पॉटर में थोड़ी होती है, ये टाइम पास है।
Potato! Lumos.
कहाँ जा रही है ये लाइट? चलो तुम्हारे पीछे
Press
यार।
left shift to sprint.
हाँ शिफ्ट से क्या होता है? बताता है क्या? आर्मिंग वाली गेम थोड़ा अलग रहता है, इतना मतलब इतना हाई ग्राफिक्स और ये नहीं रहता है। क्योंकि हाई ग्राफिक्स के गेम जो है वो ग्राफिक्स कार्ड में चलते हैं ना, तो हर कोई ग्राफिक्स कार्ड या गेमिंग पीसी नहीं ले सकता। तो एमएमओ आरपीजी जो गेम होते हैं वो नॉर्मली पीसी में भी चल जाते हैं। i5 i3 में अगर 8 या 10 जनरेशन का ले लोगे तुम तो उसमें भी चल जाएगा।
Lumos.
ओ भाई इससे घुस गया है क्या? साला मैं कहाँ घुस गया अभी मुझे खुद नहीं पता बात करते करते। तो मैं देखता हूँ। प्रोफेसर गया यार मेरा कहीं तो भाग के। ओ ये वही अपना जहाँ पे याददाश्त दिखती है, जो मेन जो अपना प्रिंसिपल था ना उसने इसमें बाल डाल के इसको ये किया था, याददाश्त दी थी थोड़ी सी।
There you are. How did you?
अरे हाउ टू डू? अरे तुम यहाँ खप रहे हो, कहाँ पे भाग रहे हो? तुमको पता नहीं है?
But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
अरे पता है मेमोरी है भाई, दिखाओ किसकी है वो? भाई मुझे इसके फ्रेंड्स चाहिए यार। तो देखते हैं। भाई सेम है जैसा मूवी में था वैसा ही गेम में है यार।
Follow my lead.
चलो घुसा उसके अंदर मुंह भाई। किसकी आदत दिखती है अभी देखते हैं।
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Okay. नहीं यार ये तो अलग ही।
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
हाँ? ओ भाई
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know.
But sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
ओ भाई
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
अरे क्राफ्ट नहीं तुम्हें बोल दिया ना कि इसमें करो अपना स्पेस टाइम से तुम खरीदो ना कॉइन से।
Give me whatever it is you found here and we can let
जो
bygones
हम
be
जो सीक्रेट पीक
bygones.
में जो ये करते हैं ना 1.5 घंटा तो उसमें जो कॉइन मिलता है वो कॉइन से एक डब्बा मिलता है रेड कलर का ट्रेजर का।
They had the key to the vault.
तुम खाली जमा करो मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ कब 2 दिन तो हो रहे हैं। एक 4-5 दिन कमाओ मतलब जब ज़्यादा कॉइन हो जाएगी तब ले लेंगे।
12 were quite clear. Sir, I must
अभी तुम्हारे पास
insist.
रेड कुलाटी
I was
कितना
to
है?
grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
भाई साहब ये
I
बहुत
have no
पावरफुल दिख रहा
patience
है।
for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
एक मिल जाएगा तो अच्छा हो जाएगा पावर। भाई टिके ओ इतना पावरफुल है सब इससे भी नहीं मर रहे हैं भागो ओ भाई प्रोफेसर बचा बचा बचा, गया गया गया। भाई साहब भाग बे। कहाँ गया? बच गया। मरने वाला था ये। साले हमेशा मार ही रहा है
Are you all
प्रोफेसर।
right?
साले
Fine,
तेरी
sir.
वजह से मरने वाला था मैं।
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
अभी जंगल में आए तो देखते हैं जंगल में क्या होता है। जंगल में बहुत डरावने रहते हैं जानवर। क्या हम अभी आए यार स्कूल में? तो भाई चलो स्टार्ट हुआ अभी से। ये रहा अपना स्कूल। स्कूल है भाई, पूरा जादू फिदू सिखाएंगे यहाँ पे। जंगल से अगर जाना होगा ना तो जंगल में बहुत सारे मॉन्स्टर है, वो तो नहीं छोड़ेंगे भाई जाते आते टाइम। तो चलो स्टार्ट तो हो चुका है, अभी थोड़ा सा लोड हो रहा है यार। तब तक लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब जरूर से करना यार, थोड़ा मोटिवेशन भी मिलेगा और गेम खेलने में मज़ा भी आएगा। तो चलो आगे हम टेरिस पे आए यार सीधा। नहीं वो दिखा रहा है, ओके भाई चलो। वो सीन तो कट चुका है क्योंकि अच्छा हुआ।
Oh, good.
नहीं तो
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
ओके।
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
क्यों भाई?
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the
Okay.
moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
चलो खुल गया। आओ ओ। चलो ये टोपी है, आपको तो मालूम ही होगा, हैरी पॉटर आपने देखा है तो। ये सेलेक्ट करती है कि कौन सा इंसान कौन सा मैजिक कर सकता है, तो उसके सर पे रखो बता देगा।
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
भाई थोड़ा रेंडर हुआ क्या
Prepare
गेम?
yourself to
या
meet
नहीं, मुझे लगा है।
the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
ओ भाई साहब चलो।
I'll be in touch.
भाई तो किस बंदे से पंगा ले रहा है? चलो भाई अपना स्कूल स्टार्ट हो गया, मस्त खाना पीना खा रहे हैं बंदे। तो अपना दोस्त को मिलना है यार, तो वही अपने दोस्त देखना पड़ेगा। दो दोस्त है अपने, क्योंकि जिग्गी है बहुत।
Professor Weasley!
एक लड़का है और एक लड़की।
We've one more to be
देखते हैं।
sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
नागा शक्ति था गेम में, ये अभी देखते हैं इसमें, सॉरी मूवी में। गेम में देखते हैं कौन से इसमें जाता है।
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start classes.
I can't wait the started classes.
I can't wait to explore.
ठीक है।
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring. Curiosity. Loyalty. Ambition.
भाई क्या करूँ आप में?
Loyalty. Daring. Curiosity.
भाई हैरी पॉटर अपना
Loyalty.
लॉयल्टी वाला था शायद, था ही यार, अपने फ्रेंड्स का मतलब पूरा
A sense of loyalty?
देखभाल करता।
I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
The sorting hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff House, known for patience, loyalty and hard work. F.
हाँ भाई हमें हार्ड वर्क ही करना है, गेम खेल रहे तो करेंगे ना, क्या सीधा प्रिंसिपल की खुर्ची पे बिठाओगे लेके?
Better be Hufflepuff.
चलो गेम में थोड़ा सा अलग है। मुझे रॉयल्टी वाला ही लेना था, बाकी कुछ भी होगा, डेंजर पिंजर नहीं है भाई। ये है शायद, दूसरा देखना पड़ेगा।
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Okay. चलो जाओ भाई, बेचारे ने खाना भी नहीं खाने दिया।
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying...
भाई ये प्रिंसिपल बहुत ही जबरदस्त दिख रहा है।
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As deputy headmistress,
इसका टाका
it is
भिड़ा
my
है शायद इस
distinct honor to
बुड्ढी
show
से।
you to your common room.
देखते हैं
Right
आगे।
this way.
आजा भाई, तू उसके तो पीछे मत भाग भाई।
It's quite uncommon for a
भाई ये तो
student
इसके
to
साथ ही
begin as
घूम
a
रहा है।
fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
क्या? हेल्गा हफलपफ। ओके, ऐसा कैसा है?
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
हाँ, तुम भी आ जाओ। साले, यहीं से डब्बे में सुला रही है जाके और बोलती है अच्छे से सो जाओ। चलो सवेरे हो गई स्कूल के हमारे अभी। तो देखते हैं हमें अभी सवेरे सवेरे क्या करना पड़ेगा। चलो भाई ये नहा धो के तो तैयार हो गया।
Looks like everyone's gone.
भाई ये डब्बे के अंदर इतनी बड़ी दुनिया है। वेलकम टू हॉगवर्ट्स, ठीक है मालूम है, बताने की जरूरत नहीं है। मुझे 40 चाहिए, चलो 40-50। कहाँ जाना है भाई? अरे यहाँ पे, ये थोड़ा सा अपना गेमिंग माउस नहीं है ना, तो ये कौन है? ये कौन है चपड़ गुंजू? इसको मैं पीट सकता हूँ क्या? अरे यार तेरी की। ओ चलो भाई सब बेटे यार स्कूल में, ये देखो क्या कर रहे हो रे तुम दोनों? चलो भागो, मुझे वहां जाना है। तो इसे चेक कर सकता हूँ क्या मैं? नहीं, तो अभी फिलहाल ओपन नहीं है उतना। जैसे जैसे खेलेंगे हम वैसे वैसे ये होता जाएगा। तो हमें फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यहाँ बात करनी है। ओ भाई ये कौन है? बुड्ढा है या बुड्ढी है? अरे वो खूबसूरत दिख रही है, चलो बात करते हैं। अरे नहीं, यहाँ से बात करनी है भाई, कहीं से भी नहीं कर सकते हो तुम।
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is.
I don't know
Likely
who
one
she
of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm not worried. I do have a lot to catch up on. I'm not worried.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Nice to meet you.
चलो,
It was nice
मुझे
meeting you,
मिशन
Lenora.
करना है,
Of
तेरे से
course.
बात करने में कोई
Adieu.
इंटरेस्ट नहीं है। चल भाग। एक मिनट रुक यार, ये मुझे पसंद नहीं आई। चल भाग, मर तो नहीं सकता, दिखेगा तो मारे जैसा। ये क्या है यार, इसमें बैठना है क्या?
What's this? I asked Ronan what he'd recommend for a billywig spin, and he laughed and said,
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit
Okay.
distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes, I was.
यस भाई।
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Nice meeting you.
Okay.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
चलो इनसे भी बातचीत होगी भाई, साला सब लड़कियों से बात कर रहे हैं। ठरकी है क्या हैरी पॉटर? चलो एक लड़का आ गया शायद गुस्से से।
I can't quite reach.
भाग गई।
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big
अरे
castle for a student to get lost
साले
in,
तुझे
let
इसमें
alone
से यही मिला
a
क्या?
cat.
चश्मिश वो भी ऐसा।
I'm sure you'll find your way
इसमें
alright.
इसके सर के
I
ऊपर
mean,
तो
it can
मैगी
be
आई
a bit
हुई है।
overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame. I think magical beasts are incredible.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
तूने अभी देखा ही
Anyway,
कहाँ
I better go
भाई?
make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Good luck, Arthur.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
हाथ भी नहीं मिला यार इसने तो अच्छा हुआ
Is the
चलो
new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley is
चलो
waiting for
मेरा
them outside
पुछाना
the
है
common
अभी
room.
इसकी बिल्ली बिल्ली कहाँ गई ये सीधा अभी ओ झोपड़े के पार जाएगा ये अलग ही है यार ये तो हॉगवर्ट्स
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming
yes,
of this
chalo.
day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
ये क्या है भाई
Yes,
OWLS
your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Oh,
They will
ordinary
determine
exam,
what type of career you can
OWL.
have when you leave here.
ये भी
After
था क्या?
much
आगे था कुछ?
discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
ओ भाई साहब मेरी तो पहली कुछ किताब फटी हुई थी यार सब भाग जा रहा है किताब से ये क्या है ओ
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
हाँ भाई कहाँ गई
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
मेरे पीछे पीछे आना है चलो भाई नहीं
This
मार
way.
सकते यार क्या देख रही है
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your
नहीं
surroundings.
मार सकता इसको
Do keep up.
हाँ आ रहा हूँ भाई भाई ये बुढ़िया तो बहुत तेज दिख रही है तेज बन रही है तो कितनी चलो हम अपने इसके तो इसमें आ गए
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
भाई ये तो
Revelio.
House Elf Recipe Book. Guide pages. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Spacebar. You
रेसिपी
just
बनाना
unlocked
है
a
हमें ओके
field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Level. This is your wizarding level.
क्या
XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Spacebar. Continue.
ओके
Your field guide challenges.
लेना तो
1%.
पड़ेगा भाई तू थोड़ी ये कर
Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New field guide pages. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Escape.
ठीक है ये खा लेता हूँ
Clever,
भाई
isn't
भूख
it?
लगी है अब खा
Keep
ले
your eyes open for more
ले
opportunities
कैप्सूल ले
like
चल
that,
इसके पीछे
inside and outside of the
अरे आ
castle.
रहा हूँ रुक जा लेवल अपग्रेड करना है मुझे ये टी का क्या आ गया
Escape.
ओ अपना ये आ गया जो अभी लेवल अप करना है ना भाई बहुत मैजिक है अभी सीखना बाकी इसको कुछ नहीं आता खाली दो आता है एक लाइट एक बल्ब जलाने आता है और एक को क्या है वो रिवेलो बस यही आता है
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use
मैं
blue
आपको दिखाने
flames
की वजह
to
से
get around a bit quicker.
दबा रहा था तो ये सच
Your
में यहाँ पे
field
फायदा
guide
पड़ गया
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a Flue Flames fast travel point.
Oh.
You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames.
Oh,
Map.
fast travels.
Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Spacebar. Continue. Select the Great Hall region to Welcome to Hogwarts. Professor Weasley said the Great Hall. The famous Great Hall of Hogwarts. Mouse left button.
Great Hill region.
Select.
कहाँ पे है? यहीं पे.
The Great Hall. Viaduct Court. In this view, you can see the Flue Flames available in that region. Green Flue Flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey Flue Flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Escape. Return to map.
ठीक है, undiscovered और discovered. Okay, दोनों ध्यान देना
The
पड़ेगा.
right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and greenhouses. Spacebar. Select the Library Annex region to continue.
कहाँ
The
गई
Library Annex. The Library Annex. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use AD to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Flue Flames with spacebar. Divination Classroom. Professor Anai's Divination Classroom. Greenhouses. The Hogwarts Greenhouses Library. The
कहाँ जाना
Library
है
of
हमें?
Hogwarts
Central
Castle.
Hall floor frame.
Potions Classroom. Central Divination
ये था क्या?
Central Hall. Aurelio will clear.
साला ये स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा सा ना समझने में थोड़ा दिक्कत होता है. बताए भी फिर भी समझ में नहीं आता.
Aurelio will clearly highlight nearby enemies. Interactive element. Q will protect you from incoming blockable attacks, and holding Q will follow up with a stupefy counter-attack that temporarily stuns certain
And
opponents.
here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
भाई सीधा अभी इसने तो मुझे पढ़ाई के लिए ला दिया यार.
You can
अभी
get
इसको
almost
मारने को लगा
anywhere
ये.
in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
चलो भाई quickly आ रहा हूँ. तो मेरे
Always
पीछे.
something happening
चलो
here.
भागो.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
इसे कितने एक दिन से नहीं देखा है.
Oh? Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
बाप रे बुड्ढी तो भाग भाई साहब अभी बुड्ढे
It's
से
good to
बात
see you,
करना है।
Professor.
सॉरी ये अपना
And you.
ये अपना
I
टीचर है
was
सॉरी यार
hoping our paths would
हम
cross
टीचर को
today
कुछ नहीं बोल सकते
before you immersed yourself in
क्योंकि अभी फिलहाल
studies.
स्टूडेंट है
Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing, sir.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guides map? Unfold it and have a look.
प्रेस वगैरह दबा तो नहीं हो रहा है अरे बाप
You can track available quests from the map.
Okay.
Open map. Defense, this represents main quests. Charms class. The field guide map shows Professor Ronan's classes in the defense, charms defense against the dark, defense against the dark. Some quests are locked. Defense against the dark arts class. Track a quest with mouse right button to continue. Charms class. Defense against the dark arts class.
भाई डार्क ही जाऊंगा
Defense
मैं
against the dark arts class. Mouse right button.
Okay. राइट बटन जाने के बाद
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Cast Charmed Compass V. The Charmed Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. The Charmed Compass V will lead you to anything you're tracking.
ओ भाई यहाँ जाना था क्या चलो सीधा बाहर ओ हाँ चलो नहीं मैंने वो चूज किया है ना डार्क वाला तो मैं ये नहीं जा सकता यहाँ पे ओ भाई म्यूजिक का तो आवाज आ रहा है
got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using mouse left button.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Break
Remember,
through yellow shields
a surprised
with control
opponent
spells like
is
the
a weak
levitation
opponent,
spell,
as
Levioso.
Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How receptive. Thank you.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
ओके चलो क्विज तो अपना एक पूरा हो गया 10 XP बढ़ गया सिर्फ ओके तो हमें दूसरा भी क्विज करना है शायद नहीं दूसरा नहीं करना है क्या यहाँ पे कुछ तो है लेकिन नहीं हमें जहाँ पे दिख रहा है वहीं पे जाएंगे हम ओ भाई साहब अरे यार इतनी सीढ़ियाँ ओ ये भूत था गया और ऊपर भाई कहाँ पे जाना है इतना ऊपर
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
देखते हैं यहाँ पे क्या मिलता है
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Oh boy.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
15-10 मिनट
Do you
2 घंटा होने
even
दो
remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
मीर 4 की खेलेंगे फिर साथ
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
Accio!
ओ भाई इसने एको भी सीख लिया.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Some quests. Our Revlio will clearly highlight nearby enemies. Interactive element. Some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the collections menu to discover hidden enemy weaknesses.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at Accio's possible moment. Now, think of this like... That's it!
Tap the key again to cease casting the spell.
Very good! Not to worry. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio. Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this. There we go. Keep trying. Watch this.
Accio. Don't lose your composure. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Phew.
Accio.
Stay focused.
Let us see this. There we go.
Splendid!
Be sharp. Yes!
Accio.
Brilliant.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Caps lock. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to Our Revelio will clearly highlight nearby enemies, interactive elements, and containers, even through walls. It will also hint at the location of nearby Revelio pages.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
So inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I can't remember the last time Sebastian lost a duel.
Werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves! Where are you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1750.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun!
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
You'll get
Revelio.
all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black!
I could wander the greenhouse for hours.
Map. Flue Flame, side quests are now you. The Astronomy Weasley R.J. Transfiguration Classroom. The Astronomy Wing.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your
I think rules against beasts in the dormitories should be enforced.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll complete the tasks.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Search areas on the minimap represent areas you should explore to find your quest objective.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
The mending charm, Reparo, can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Spacebar. Continue.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Accio! Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. Guide pages. Map. Flue Flames location. Welcome to Hogsmeade. The astronomy J. Open quest log.
all of my siblings in vinegar.
I spend the entire day.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience. Some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the collections menu to discover hidden enemy weaknesses.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at.
Revelio.
But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
But I think she thought I was making fun of her. I think I can't go I imagine it's a bit of a comfort to have your career laid out from birth. Don't know when students began arriving by flying carrots to Hogwarts.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide's map. Map. Hogsmeade. The Hogsmeade map shows Zonko's Ollivanders, a branch of J. Pippin's Potions. J. Pippin's Potions, Tomes and Scrolls. A specialty bookshop with wares you play locate.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Tomes and Scrolls. Potting table with a small pot spellcraft. Small potion stations, small potion, potting, small potions, potting table with a small pot spellcraft. Small potion station, small potion station spellcraft. Beast toy bark, small potion station spell, sell items. Buy. Black leather gloves. Standard. Natural beige, gold rimmed, black leather gloves. Natural beige scarf. Black leather gloves, natural beige scarf. Standard, by. Small potion station spell, potting table with a small pot, small potion station spellcraft. Beast, material, small potion station spellcraft. Potting table with a
If you're
beast
interested,
feast, chopping
feel free to
stations,
take a look
potting
around
table with
at the rest
chopping
of my
sell
inventory.
items, gold-rimmed circular spec, black leather gloves. Natural beige, dark flat cap. By Beast toy bark, dung comp, potting tape, T-shape, potting tape, material refine, hopping pot, beast feed, beast toy bark spellcraft. Dung composters, by Map. Hogsmeade. Ollivanders. A branch of the renowned wand shop.
Merlin, blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Finalize wand. Natural grey. Wood type. Ebony. Core type. Unicorn hair. Flexibility. Slightly springy. Wand length. 11.5 inches. F. Purchase. Wand style. Wood type.
Curious indeed.
Ring dark, stalk, spiral ash, soft spiral, classic grey. notched warm brown, notched dust, notched light brown, natural grey, wood type. Wood type. Length.
How
Laurel.
intriguing.
Acacia. 10 inches. 9.5 inches. Length. 14.25 inches. Length. 14.25, 13 and flexible, solid. Slightly yielding.
How
Very
intriguing.
bendy. Rigid. Brittle. Solid. Pine. English oak. Cherry.
Curious
Aspen.
indeed.
Blackthorn. Unicorn hair. The hair of a unicorn. Dragon heartstring. Unicorn hair. Unicorn hair. The hair of a
A
unicorn,
unicorn
that
hair
serves as the
wand
core of
is
the wand,
most
known
reliable
for phoenix
and faithful
feather.
to its owner.
The feather of a phoenix that serves as the core of the wand. Cape of phoenix feather. Unicorn hair. Finalize wand. Wand core option. Finalize wand. Natural grey. Wood type. Blackthorn. Core type. Unicorn hair.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Map. Hogsmeade. Ollivanders. Spinetwitch, J. Pippin. Spinetwitch's sporting needs. Spinetwitch's sporting needs. A sporting good. Map. Hogsmeade. Gladrag, Zonko's joke shop. J. Pippin's potions. J. Pippin's potions.
No.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
J. Pippin's Potions. 223. Wiggenweld Potion Recipe. Selite. By Dugbog Tongue. Ashwinder Eggs. Edurus Potion Recipe. Edurus Potion Recipe. Wiggenweld Potion Recipe.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory,
Invisible
or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Stench of the Dead. Spider Fang. Mongrel Fur. Troll Bogies. Leech Juice. Stench of the Spider Fang. Fangs Gathered. Spider Fang. Stench of the Dead. Leech Juice. Mongrel Fur. Mongrel Fur. Spider Fang. Lassoing Flies. Map. Hogsmeade. Gladrag's Wizardwear. A clothing shop for both the elegant and eccentric. The Magic Neep. Hogsmeade's supplier of fresh produce.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
The Magic Neep. Dittany seed.
Do have a look around.
Flackweed seed.
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Flackweed, not grass. Flackweed stem. Sell
Well,
items.
that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Map. Hogsmeade. Gladrag's Wizard. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Now that I've picked up a new wand and replaced all my supplies, welcome to Hogsmeade. Now that I've Zonko's Joke Shop, Madam Snell, Gladrag's Wizardwear. The Three Broomsticks. Steepley and Sons.
Scurrying over like this
We've got dark wizards who say that make everything
If anyone ever knew how to do
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
we weakening him at all? Leviosa!
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Z-Ancient Magic Throw.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chest.
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Gladrag's Wizardwear. Traditional school diamond jump. You've received a new piece of gear. Time to equip it. Escape. Gear. Your current defense and offense are displayed at the top right of the screen. Spacebar. Continue. Select the cloaks and robes gear slot and press mouse left button. Cloaks and robe. Equip a robe. Traditional school robe. Equipped item. Gladrag's Wizardwear. 23. Crimson patterned robe. Prefect Astral Mose. Sell items. Traditional school robe. Buy. Astral Mose. Leather sorcerer. Sleek dueling tartan. Emerald blue. Patterned house. Leather source. Ceramic mask.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Visit
I
vendors
sell
to
even
sell
more
gear.
battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with. How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Some quests have open objectives
I think that
with
now
no
might be a
compass
good time
path.
to head back to the castle.
Set a personal waypoint from the map to track your own locations.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
You must return to your common room for the night. Access the map. Accept. Map. Hogsmeade. Select the Hogwarts map button to switch to Hogwarts, Floo Flames locations. Hogwarts. The Great Hall. The Great Hall. Hufflepuff, caps locked. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points. Some quests feature rewards like new spells or collection items. Consult the quest log to help you decide which quest to complete next.
Would have been fine if the prefect hadn't found it up their nose one morning. Yes, but if you had a round of gobstones in the common room, it's as though the captain told that first.
You have received an owl post. Escape. Open field guide. Owlpost. Owlpost will be sent when character, Professor, come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Might some kind soul help me?
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
If only a new student were to help me with
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I'll join your club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell, Levioso. Target lock caps lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Use left arrow right arrow to change targets one.
Is that all you've got?
Where are you going? Come on!
Give 'em all four!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
Map. Flue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 0 out of 35. Field guide pages. J. The Bell Tower Wing.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
Level or small requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Level 4. Escape. Back. Settings. Settings.
I don't think I can do this
Quests
now.
may have level
Best
or
to come
tool
back.
requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your level. Settings.
I should come back to this.
Quests may have level or Flue Flames location. Secrets of the Restrict. J. The Astronomy Wing. Collection Chest. Secrets of the Restrict. Astronomy Tower. The Astronomy Tower of Hogwarts Castle. Mouse right button. Hogsmeade Map. Hogsmeade World Map. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated.
I don't think I'm ready for this just
Quests may
yet.
have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to level. 4. Escape. Inventory. Gear. Challenges. Overall quests. Field guide pages. Collect 8 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Quests. Complete 2 assignments. 1 out of 2 field guide pages. Level.
Perhaps I'll come back
Quests
to
may
this.
have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Map. Flue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. The library annex. The library and the Day Lion keys. Like a moth, mouse right button. Untrack. The library annex. Quests. Professor Hicat. Like a moth. Professor Hicat's assignment 1. Spell combination practice 1. Like a moth. Mouse right button. Untrack quest. F. Locate on map. Escape. Like a moth. Professor Hicat's mouse right button. Untrack quest. Level 4.
I don't think I can do
Quests
this
may
now.
have level or
Best
tool
come back.
requirements in order to activate them. Flue Flames locations. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying to...
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows
Hello,
up.
Lucan.
There's no one in the
May
school
I
I'd be
use-
afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Keep trying. Next time, perhaps.
Accio!
That's it.
Leviosa!
Nicely done.
Leviosa!
That was something.
Would you like to skip this sequence? On story mode difficulty, you are
Leviosa!
You'll get it.
Leviosa! Accio!
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Map. Flue Flames locations. Map. Flue Flame settings. Settings. Save /load user interface options. User exit game. Save game, empty save complete. Empty save slot. Settings. Exit game. Are you sure you want to exit? 0M9S since last save.